Yeah, it took a while because the way we'd written it was without thinking about live shows. You know, we wrote it to be a studio album, really. So there was lots of things that were happening that weren't created by two guitars and bass. So we've got Will playing with us, who's become a part of the band now. So there's 6 of us. And, that's had to happen really to be able to play those songs.
It was just we wanted it to sound different. So a lot of the songs come from different places from just being in a room playing guitars, So we bought a lot of pedals and messed around on Logic and stuff. So a lot of the songs started as instrumental music and have different moods than the other way around last time. So that's kind of why that is. I think we're still learning to do stuff, and I think it worked. We feel proud of the record and how it turned out. It turned out how we couldn't have hoped for it to sound.
I woke up with a loved one's eyes upon me, loved one's arms around me. She's my wedding rose, and I grew up in the bosom of my family, with 8 strong arms around me.
There is certain lyrical themes, but are kind of traceable in that way, I think. Maybe. But I don't know, it's best not to talk about that stuff because it sounds horrible when you say it out loud. And it's kind of nice just to pick things from it. Some of it is intended and some of it isn't. And that's the best thing about music, really. Sometimes you enjoy things that you weren't trying to achieve, but they just happen by accident.
I don't know if we do that intentionally.
I think it's nice. When with guitar music or rock music, sometimes it belongs in its own world. Sometimes too much, and it's quite nice if you can bring other things outside of just being like a rock band or whatever into that world. That's when interesting things start happening. So slightly yes is the answer, I suppose. So the short film happened because we liked Kanye West and Julian Casablancas had just done these kind of short films that set the album up in the... I don't know, just gave a home for the record before it came out, and we thought we'd never done that before, and so just to have our own version of it would be nice. And they're good friends of ours that made it.
You got no kind of words to say, you should say nothing more at all.
How did we get there? By having too many ideas, really. I don't know. Because of the writing process, there was, that we were making a lot of pieces of music that had way more in it than we could possibly achieve if we were writing in a room, with just our instruments. We were kind of freed up by the way that we were writing it to be able to make anything and add, So yeah, I guess some of those things ended up a wall of sound thing. make another album for us. You know, we've been touring this all year, and we're going to do a few bits and pieces next year, touring wise. But I think ultimately we feel like it's getting to the right time to get back into the studio and make another record. So I think just everything sort of now switches to that focus where it's exciting, and we've got to try and better what we've done before and move it on again. And so that's the next step for us, and we'll see how that turns out.